Yeah, new interim welterweight champ! Yeah! F this, I'm out of here.
Man, what a fight. Prior to the match, I had a hard time deciding who would win this, as the two fighters are just so evenly matched. But eventually, I thought Diaz would win via decision, mainly because I believed that he would score more points on the stand-up with his boxing, since Diaz throws his punches in high volume and with great accuracy. However, in the fight, Condit showed superior footwork, constantly circling, countering, and cutting off angles, restricting Diaz from pushing him back towards the cage and trapping him, which limited the amount of pressure and punches Diaz could deliver. Condit displayed some beautifully executed combinations, constantly changing levels with his striking, and Diaz displayed his amazing ability to take a shot. Seriously, Condit hit him with a couple of solid head kicks, and it didn't even faze him. This was a pretty close fight, and it was clear that Diaz was the aggressor as he mainly controlled the center of the ring, while Condit was mainly working on the outside, baiting Diaz to come forward. However, I believe that the judges made the correct decision, as Condit landed more strikes and controlled the majority of the early rounds. At the end of the 5th round, Diaz showcased his world-class jiu-jitsu by taking Condit's back and was pretty close to getting the choke. Awesome match from the two fighters, and congrats to Carlos Condit. As for Nick Diaz retiring, I hope he reconsiders this decision. Years ago, when I saw Nick Diaz fight Diego Sanchez on an Ultimate Fight night, I always admired his fighting style. However, the way he conducted himself after fights and during interviews always turned me off towards his personality. But over the years, I started to understand him more, and after watching the prime times, it really showed me that he's quite a fascinating character and fighter. Just don't give him too much media.
I got a question for Nick. Nick, you said that you love fighting so much that you hate it. Could you please expand on this?
Jesus. No, you're a f***ing idiot. Next question.
Diaz is only 28, and is super talented. It's really a waste if he decides to leave the sport. I personally would love to see him fight Koscheck. Could you imagine the amount of trash talk between those two?
You mean we spent all this money hyping GSP versus Diaz on the prime times for nothing?